Okay, we are on page 254. That's where this lesson starts, and we're learning to write a function rule from a table. So they're going to give you a table, and they're going to want you to come up with the equation. We've been working on, if they give me the equation, getting the table. We've used a calculator, we've made our own table, we've picked our own x values. Now we're going to do that kind of backwards. So we're going to look at these. What I want you to do, a lot of times what people will look at when they look at this is they'll say, oh look, it's going up by 1 each time. And that's true, that's exactly what it's doing. But for us to be able to write the function rule, we need to know what change is occurring as you move across the table. What am I doing to turn that x into that y? What am I doing to turn 1 into 5? Well, there's two options. I can either multiply by 5 or I can add 4. Now, one of those is going to work for the next set of numbers and one might not. What is it that I can do to turn 2 into 6? Well, I can multiply it by 3 or I could add 4. So, adding 4 has worked for the first two. Let's see if it works for the next one. 3 changed into 7 by adding 4. 4 changed into 8 by adding 4. So what we're doing is we're taking the x value, we're adding 4, and it's coming up and giving me my y value. That is my function rule. Okay? Now, sometimes it may be written as x and f of x instead of y. They may use that. This time we just used x and y. Let's look at the next one. X is 1, y is 1. Well, they're either adding 0 or multiplying by 1. X is 3, y is 9. They're either adding 6 or multiplying by 3. X is 6, y is 36. They're adding 30 or multiplying by 6. X is 9, y is 81. Again, be sure you're looking across here. We're multiplying by 9 or adding 72 to that one. What is it that we're doing? We're not multiplying by the same number all the way through, like multiplied by 1 and then 3 and then 6 and then 9. But what we are doing is we're multiplying x by itself to give me y. You could also write that as x squared. Let's look at the last one. X is 1, y is negative 1. X is 2, y is 0. X is 3, y is 1, x is 4, y is 2. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Are we adding? No, we're not adding because the numbers are getting smaller. Are we multiplying? No, we're not multiplying. See, these numbers are getting smaller. As you move across, these numbers are decreasing. How much are they decreasing by each time? 2. So this equation is y equals x minus 2. Be sure when you're writing equations from tables that you look across and not down the table. I want you to pause the video and I want you to try number 4 on page 256. Let's see what you can come up with number 4, and then try number 6. Okay, back at it here. We're also going to have to write a function rule from a statement. So let's look at this example. A carpenter buys nails by the pound. Each pound of nails costs $1.19. Write a function rule for this relationship. Okay, and then figure out how much 12 pounds of nails will cost. Well, let's see. What's the cost for that many pounds of nails? So C is equal to $1.19 per pound, where X is the number of pounds. So how much will 12 pounds cost? I need to multiply $1.19 by 12. And it gives me $14.28. You have another problem here. It says, suppose you borrow money from a friend to buy a mower that costs $245. You charge $18 to mow a lawn. Write a rule to describe your profit. So, how are you going to profit? How are you going to? Well, first thing you're going to have to do is pay back the person for the lawnmower. So the profit is 18 times the number of lawns you mow, that's where you get money. That's how you're getting money. And then you're going to have to subtract the cost of the mower. Okay? So after you pay for the mower, then you start making a profit. So 18 in minus the price of the mower. I want you to try number 10 and number 17 on page 256.